Sherlock Holmes, the legendary detective, came to India to solve an unusual case. A wealthy merchant had requested Holmes' expertise in finding a missing golden necklace worth crores. The necklace had rare gemstones and diamonds set in it and had vanished under mysterious circumstances from the family safe inside the house. But before that, a question was raised by a young friend Usha. She wanted to know how these logical reasoning skills of inductive, deductive, and abductive reasons we discussed in the previous episode differed in application and how it is used in problem solving. Wonderful, I said. Sherlock Holmes happened to use these reasoning skills during this investigation. Come, let's see how. Holmes, on coming to India, began his investigation by carefully inspecting the crime scene and the family safe of Mr. Bambani. He observed that there were no signs of forced entry and the security system had not been tampered with. Additionally, he noted that the staff members who had access to the vault were all long-time employees with impeccable record. Holmes was using inductive reasoning here and concluded that it's likely but not certain that the theft was likely an inside job committed by someone familiar with the working of the household. With his inductive insight in mind, Holmes now applied deductive reasoning. He carefully scrutinized the interactions of these individuals and the dynamics within the Bambani household. Holmes deduced that most likely the culprits were individuals close to the family and in the inner circle who had the knowledge of what's in that safe and its security measure. More so, there was no evidence of a forced entry. Among the viable suspects were Mr. Bambani himself and the family members, the trusted old Kakaji, the butler, and the family lawyer. Thus, Sherlock Holmes, using deductive reasoning, logically narrows down on the suspects based on the evidence, which is the hallmark of deductive reasoning. However, Holmes, looking at the evidence, had a feeling that there may be more to the story, so he now employs abductive reasoning and starts looking at all possible alternate scenarios. He was comparing his observation not only with known facts, but other non-related circumstantial evidence, so as to come up with the best guess of who might be that culprit and what could be the reason for this theft. While exploring the various possibilities, one detail that caught his attention was a news article in the recent Economic Times about the financial troubles of Mr. Bambani's businesses. Holmes, now using abductive reasoning, speculated that the missing necklace might be orchestrated by the family to alleviate their financial woes. This theory seemed possible given the lack of any other motive or external clues. Holmes dwells deeper into this line of investigation. He found the necklace was insured for a very large sum. This evidence supported his abductive hypothesis of an insurance scam. The family's financial records revealed a significant debt. An interview with the staff and the lawyers hinted that this could be a collective effort. With his new perspective, Holmes confronted Mr. Bambani, who eventually confessed to the orchestration of the disappearance of the necklace to claim his insurance. End of story. Friends, that was a fun story to illustrate the reasoning types and their similarities and differences. Instead of bringing in Sherlock Holmes, we could have evaluated any kind of problem, from the air pollution in our city to the global warming in the world to mundane issues that why am I always late to the office or why my paneer do pyaza tastes like butter chicken. You could investigate any of these things, but in this case, our man Sherlock Holmes assisted us in demonstrating the power of inductive, deductive, and abductive logic in problem solving. In other words, these are the three different ways to work through data to draw different types of conclusions. So friends, if you look around, you will see how often we use these logical skills in our day-to-day activities. To know more about abductive logical reasoning, check out the video above. Till next time, Jai.